Hello and welcome to the updated Stoneworks Minecraft server tutorial. Whether you're a brand new player or just looking to refresh your knowledge, this video will walk you through everything you need to get started in this unique Minecraft server. I'll also be releasing short videos soon that dive into specific in-game functions and mechanics, so if you find this helpful, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those. First things first, join the official Stoneworks Discord server. This is where everything begins. Once you're in, make sure you verify your username and acknowledge the server rules. Next, head over to the tutorial channel in the Discord. This channel breaks down the unique mechanics that set Stoneworks apart from any other Minecraft experience. I'll also be linking the custom crafting recipe handbook in the video description. It's an absolute lifesaver once you're on the server. One of the most important things that you can do is keep an eye on the announcement channels. These are updated regularly with crucial info that could impact your gameplay, whether it's server updates, events, or mechanical changes. Each announcement channel serves a slightly different purpose, but together they're your lifeline to staying informed. Looking to get more out of your time in Stoneworks? Check out the promoted guilds and guild advertisements. Guilds are a fantastic way to find your niche. Many are built around specific game mechanics or player interests, and they're a great way to make friends, join projects, or participate in server-wide events. Before you hop on the server, don't forget to download the official resource pack from the server links section. Stoneworks is packed with hundreds of custom textures and visuals that you won't see unless you have the resource pack installed. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. While you're checking the server links, be sure to take a look at the store and dynamic map. I'll go into more detail about those later in the video. Now that you're set up in Discord and have all the essentials, let's talk about how to actually join the server. Head to the top of the Stoneworks Discord server where you'll see the current IP and version details. At the time of this recording, the IP is play.stoneworks.gg, and the server is running on Minecraft version 1.21.4. Always double check this in Discord in case it's updated in the future. And don't forget to enable the resource pack when joining. It brings the world of Stoneworks to life with custom textures that are essential for full immersion. Once you join, you'll land in the server hub. Here you'll find announcement texts and several player models that you can click to join different parts of the server. These are your gateways to the three main worlds. Abexless, which is the primary world where most of your adventure, building, politics, and roleplay will happen. The Nether, a dangerous, monster-infested world with custom mobs and unique loot tables. Warning, if you die in the Nether, you'll lose your items. No exceptions. And then the practice server, a dedicated PvP area to test out war mechanics, train, and hone your combat skills before heading into real battles. In Abexless, you won't lose your items upon death unless a server or quadrant-wide purge is ongoing, or if you partake in a declared war. Both of these are announced in advance on Discord, so you'll always have time to prepare. If there's ever a queue to enter Abexless, the Stoneworks store offers a queue bypass. You'll find that in the server links section of the Discord, along with other useful tools. Now let's talk about switching worlds. You do not always have to come to the hub and right-click a player model. You can move between them at any time by typing /server and hitting space. You'll see a list of worlds pop up. You might notice something odd. Abexless isn't listed as a single world. That's because Abexless is actually split into 4 quadrants to improve server performance and your in-game experience. The quadrants are as labeled. Abexless 1 is the top left, Abexless 2 is the top right, Abexless 3 is the bottom left, and then Abexless 4 is the bottom right. If you're unsure where to go, head back to the dynamic map in the Discord server links. There, you can select the quadrant and see where you might be located or where you're trying to go. When you type /server followed by a quadrant, for example, /server Abexless 2, you'll teleport back to your last save location in that quadrant. You'll also notice a /server spawn option. That's where we're headed next. Once you've arrived in the spawn, you'll notice even more information boards. Definitely give these a read by right-clicking, as they're frequently updated with useful tips and important updates. But the real purpose of Spawn is commerce. This is the central marketplace where players can buy and sell a variety of in-game items and resources. The economy here is driven by 3 key currencies: iron, gold, and emeralds. Walk straight ahead from the spawn point and you'll spot a trail of gold blocks. Follow that trail into the marketplace and you'll reach the bank, your go-to spot for converting raw materials into currency or vice versa. Here's how the shop signs work. The top line shows the shop owner's name. If it says admin shop, it's run by the server. Otherwise, it'll show a player's name. More on player-run shops later. The second line shows the quantity of the item involved in the trade. The third line is the price, what you'll pay or receive. The fourth line is the item or block being bought or sold. To interact with the signs, if you see a B on the sign, that means the shop is selling that item. Right-click to buy from the shop. If you see an S, the shop is buying that item. Left-click to sell to the shop. B means that you're buying. S means that you're selling. If you see a sign that has a B with a price as well as an S with a price, then you could both buy and sell to that shop sign with the prices listed. To create your own shop, just use the same templates to fill the chest with items that you wish to sell, or leave it empty so that others may sell that item to you. On your way to the bank, you might have noticed a mob loot shop. That might seem strange since mobs don't spawn naturally in the Bexless, but that's by design. To get mob drops like bones, leather, string, just to name a few examples, you must either buy them here at spawn, venture into the nether where custom mobs drop unique loot, or try alternate methods like fishing. And if you want to start a farm, you'll find friendly mob spawn eggs for sale too. But be aware, for the sake of server performance, you can only have 10 of the same animal in a given area. Any more, and the extras will start to despawn. One last tip before we move on. Spawn shops sometimes rotate items and prices based on the server events or market conditions. These changes are always announced in the Discord, so you can stay ahead of the curve and make some smart trades, especially if you're sitting on a stockpile of valuable items. Now that you've got a handle on how to earn and spend in Stoneworks economy, let's move on and dive a little deeper into gameplay mechanics and survival. Stoneworks is, at its core, a world-building server. So now that you've learned the basics, let's start carving out your identity in this ever-evolving world. One of the first steps is selecting a prefix to help define your character or playstyle. To do that, simply type /prefix and hit enter. This opens a menu of available titles that you can hover over and select with the left click. Let's say that you enjoy fishing. Well, the fisher prefix might be a perfect fit. And speaking of fishing, it's actually a valid way to make money on the server. Just sell your fish at spawn, or use the command /sellfish to get paid instantly. If you want even more options, check out the server shop in the Discord server links. You'll find bundles of donator perks, including exclusive prefixes. Some bundles even let you create a custom prefix, either for yourself or to share with your friends. Ready to explore the world? Open your chat and type /server, then select a quadrant that you would like to explore. You can explore on foot, or you can use the command /RTP to randomly teleport somewhere within your current quadrant. Just remember to stand still while teleporting. Any movement will cancel this process and you'll have to try again. If you're trying to meet up with a friend, type /TPA and then your friend's in-game name, or /TPA here and then your friend's in-game name to request them to come to you. Either way, they'll have to accept the request before the teleport completes. Once you're ready to interact with others, it's time to check out the chat system. Type /channels to see your options. In the top left corner, you'll find RP chat, perfect for immersive, in-character roleplay conversations. Trade chat, the hub for player shops, requests, and marketplace ads, and then local chat, only visible to players nearby. At the bottom middle, you'll see global chat for server-wide conversations, announcements, and general discussions. Left-click a channel to speak into it, and right-click a channel to mute or unmute. The last one that you left-clicked is the one that you'll be typing in, so keep an eye on that. Now, let's practice, and say that you're looking to buy something specific. Open Trade Chat, or check the Market Advert channel on Discord. If you see a shop like Freedom Mart advertised, you can teleport there by typing /LA-spawn Freedom Mart. /LA-spawn commands will send you to specific towns, cities, fortresses, or markets anywhere in the world of the Bexless. Once you arrive, find the item that you're after and right-click the shop sign to purchase it. For example, I just bought 64 stone for 60 coins, but watch your balance. That teleport cost me $100, and most LA spawn locations have that same fee. If you're short on funds, you'll need to rely on fast travel using player homes and teleport requests. There's also a payment method on Stoneworks where you can type /pay and the amount that you want to send, and then the player's name that you wish to send that amount to. If you have friends on the server, they could always spot you some money to teleport if needed. To set a home, type /set_home and then the name that you wish to give it. To teleport to a home, type /home and the name of that home. To delete a home, type /del_home and the name of that home. You can only have up to 3 homes. Now that you know how to move around the world, communicate with players, and participate in the economy, it's time for your next big step: joining a nation. While it might be tempting to immediately start your own nation or build your own town, It's important to understand that Abexless has been evolving for over a year, meaning nearly all land is already claimed by established nations. If you're brand new, I highly recommend joining a nation first instead of randomly building somewhere. Not only will this help you learn the ropes, but it'll also save you from accidentally breaking server etiquette. If you build in a claim territory without permission, you'll more than likely be labeled as a squatter by the people who own that land. And trust me, that is not something that you want. Most players will either pressure you to join their nation or actively work to remove you. That's why it's always better to work with a nation first and get their blessing before laying down your roots. To join a nation, head over to the Nation Adverts channel on the Discord server. Look for the ads that match your playstyle. Some nations focus on lore and world building, others on military conquest, economic power, or cultural storytelling. Click and join a nation's Discord server and open a recruitment ticket to start that process. Not sure which to choose? That's okay. You can always leave and join a new one later if your first choice isn't a good fit. But before you join, I recommend talking with the nation recruiters and asking questions. If you want to do some exploring first, open the dynamic map from the server links in Discord. You'll see that each nation is color-coded. Let's say you spot this large nation of Adramas. You can search for the keyword Adramas in the Nation Advert channel and find their Discord link to begin a citizen application. Zooming into Adramas, you'll see highlighted areas with borders. These are land claims, like the one we visited earlier, Freedom Mart. Let's say you click on the larger claim called Velarum, which shows over 200 players, and you wish to check it out in-game. To visit, type /LA spawn Velarum, exactly as it appears on the dynamic map. You'll see that the teleport is enabled, and as it turns out, free. Take a look around. If the claim has an active recruitment post, it might be a perfect place to call home. In this case, joining Velarum would also make you a citizen of Adramas, since it's part of a greater nation. If teleporting to a claim doesn't work, double check the spelling or try teleporting to a nearby claim and walk from there. Sometimes, teleporting is disabled by the owner. Once you join a nation, the real journey begins. You can grind for resources and become a master crafter, start your own shop or marketplace, write and share lore, building your character's story, climb the ranks of military or government, or simply explore the world, make friends, and enjoy the experience. Keep an eye on Abexless national announcements for events and opportunities, and work closely with their nation's leadership. Veteran players can be an amazing source of guidance and inspiration. Finally, don't forget to enjoy Stoneworks for what it truly is, a world-building server. Dive into the Stoneworks wiki, where you'll find hundreds of pages about characters, nations, events, and lore. You can even create your own page to add your character's story to the server's legacy. And if you ever get stuck, remember, you're not alone. I'll be uploading more tutorials and shorts, diving deeper into each specific topics like crafting, politics, PvP, and more. So hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. Also, check out other Stoneworks content creators who also have plenty to offer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video has helped you get started, and I can't wait to see the stories that you'll tell. Perhaps one day, I'll be telling your story as well. Have fun on the server, meet new people, and go make some memories. Welcome to Stoneworks.